Chapter 8, Kicked Out. The next day at school, all my friends were ignoring me during class whenever I tried to make eye contact with them. At recess, I saw them all huddled up together in the playground, so I took a deep breath and walked over to them. They all stopped as soon as they saw me coming. "Hi," I said when I got to them. "Hi," they all said really softly. "I'm sorry about yesterday," I said. "That's okay," said Suduta. Then we all stood there quietly, and I dug my smiley face shoe into the grass. I didn't feel nearly as smiley as my shoes. "So, do you want to try out more recipes?" I asked. Aven, Kayla said in her take charge voice. "We're going to the race in Kalklafuti." She looked at the other girls, "and we decided we don't want you to enter the contest with us anymore." "But why?" I started to cry even though I really didn't want to. "Because you're too difficult," said Emily. "It's your way or nothing." I looked at Suduta. "Do you think it's my way or nothing?" I asked her. Suduta looked down at her pink sandals. She didn't say anything, but she didn't need to. I knew she agreed with them, but was too nice to say so. I wiped my cheeks on my shoulder. "Fine," I said. "I don't need you anyway. I'm going to enter myself and kick all your butts." Kayla crossed her arms. "Fine." I stomped away, sat far side of the art building where no one could see me cry. I didn't need those girls. I could do this all on my own, by myself, with no one's help, just how I liked it. Right then, a soccer ball flew by, and Robert came running around the building. Give me back my soccer ball." "Evan Mean Green," he yelled at me. It was seriously like 100 miles from where I was sitting. "I didn't take your stupid soccer ball," I said. "It just rolled over here all by itself." But Robert's word got me thinking, was I the one being mean, or my friends right? Was it really my way or nothing? Robert picked up the soccer ball. He stared down at me. "What's the matter with you?" he asked. I shrugged. "Nothing. Mind your own business." Then he sat down next to me. "Did you hurt yourself?" he asked. "Skin a knee or something?" I pulled my knees to my chest. Do my knees look skinned to you?" I said. "Do you have a belly ache?" he asked. I shook my head, but I wondered why he was being so nice to me. "I guess I have a little one," I said. I did feel sick about my fight with my friends. "Do you want to play soccer with us?" Robert asked. I sniffled and nodded. "Okay," I said. Then Robert jumped up. Shh, he said. "Girls aren't allowed to play because they smell like toads." Then he ran off. That guy. I started crying more. And then this other boy from my class, Ren, ran by. I buried my head into my unskinned knees so he wouldn't see me. He stopped anyway and stood over me. "Are you okay?" Ren asked. I shook my head. "Just leave me alone," I grumbled. Instead, he sat down by me and then patted my back. "Do you need comforting?" His words made me giggle a little bit. Then I shook my head. "No, I do not need comforting." He sighed and dropped his hand. "That's what my mom always says when I'm upset. The comforting usually helps." I lifted my head. "Okay then, I'll take some comforting." Ren patted my back again and said, There, don't worry, it'll be okay." We smiled at each other. "I do feel better," I said. You're like a comforting expert." Ren positively glowed. "My mom's really good at it, so what's wrong anyway?" I told him the whole ugly story, raisiny and details and all. "I don't like raisins either," Ren said. It was so nice to finally talk to someone who understood. "Do you like to bake?" I asked him. Ren shook his head. "We don't have an oven at my house, but I do like to make desserts." None of my friends would ever want to enter a contest with me or anything like that, though. They just like sports and video games and stuff like that. "What's your favorite dessert?" I asked him. "My mom makes delicious steamed cakes," he said. "That's probably my favorite." "Steamed cake?" I asked, scrunching up my nose and making a funny face. Ren's smile fell. "They're really good," he said. "So, well, what's in them?" I asked. "She fills them with the sweet bean paste and—" "Whoa!" I interrupted Ren. "She puts beans in cakes and steams them?" I scrunched up my nose again and stuck out my tongue, giving him my yuck face. Ren mumbled, "I hope you feel better soon." And then he walked away all sad, and I suddenly felt bad about making those faces. I really was Evan Mean Green. That's the end.